Welcome back to Celebrity Radio. It's Alex Belfield talking to some of the world's biggest stars and some of my favourite people, and we've certainly got one for you today. A man I've admired and enjoyed talking to for many, many years. He's back with a brand new album. Andy Williams' Moon River and Me is a tribute to the man and his music. And Jimmy Osmond is going to be on tour through the summer and again at Christmas with the Andy Williams Christmas show. And I'm delighted to say he joins us on the phone now. How you doing, Jimmy?
Hey, Alex, how you doing, buddy? Great to hear you.
Do you know, I'm great, and I'm all the better for talking to you. You're one of those that stays with us. We have great affection for. You're classy, you've got a great act, and you pull the punters in. There aren't many of those left.
Well, you're too nice, I tell you. It's been a blast to have been able to do this for so many years. This is my 50th year in show business since I started when I was 3 years old, and this show actually marks the date. When all that happened, I thought every kid did what I did. But now, to be able to do it this consistently for so many years has been a real blessing,
It's interesting how life takes you. I mean, Branson, Missouri has become your new home in the Moon River Theatre, which, of course, was the place Andy Williams last played. And Andy Williams has defined your life and your career. He's sort of at both ends of it. At the present day, he's the name that's above yours. In the beginning, he was the name that made yours. It's extraordinary, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lifelong friendship that it's just done nothing but open doors and opportunities, and Andy was such, you knew him, he was such a genuine guy, and he had the most amazing ability. First of all, he was a mega talent vocally, of course, but whenever you were on stage with him, no matter who it was, whether it was Milk Pearl or Bob Hope or we were backing him up, he made you feel like a star. He had that genuineness that you just don't see nowadays. But he was the pioneer of variety television and variety shows, and that's what we cut our teeth on, And his style and the way he handled people and the way he handled himself and the self-respect that he had. He always dressed to the nines. Everything he did was class. Yeah. And I love being around him and being his friend,
I was just at your brother and sister's show in Las Vegas last week and watching that segment Donnie does where he talks about Andy with such great affection. It was a defining moment for you, and we sit here and talk, and I wonder, without the backing of somebody that enormous, he was the Sinatra of his day, he was as big as they get.
Everybody needs somebody to stick their neck out for them, and Andy did that for all of us. And he mentored us and made us feel comfortable and made other artists take notice and respect for who we even were. And it was just like, none of this would have happened without him. And we got to work with Elvis, we got to work with, many Frank Sinatra, others. And none of that would have happened if it wasn't for Andy.
And then we look at where you're at now. You're coming back this summer with this new tour, which will be playing across the UK. And it's amazing to me, we talk about this every time, the affection that the Brits have for you and your siblings. You especially have made a huge career in the UK. You love that, don't you? Because we've got a genuine love and respect for you. And certainly the women still find you utterly delicious.
Well, again, I don't know how talented I am, but I tell you, the truth is, I've loved to try different things, and my friends in the UK have allowed me to do everything from reality shows to my own shows, or allowed me to perform, with my brothers as a group, we tour, do Christmas shows, all kinds of things, pantomime, and I just love the UK because I've had so many great life experiences there, and not only is it great to have been part of a group like the Osmonds, but I've been allowed to be almost validated as my own, and just for me, and I never would have had those chances if it wasn't for performing in the UK. I mean, I was always the kid, that was like the mascot of the family. I would go and have my own cheeky little records, and I think that actually helped me because I had my own identity and autonomy, yet I was still part of the group. And it's been a great career, and I'm still a young guy. I'm 53, but I never took myself very serious, and I was always willing to try different things, and it's really given me this tapestry of experiences that I wouldn't trade for anything.
No. I mean, we first spoke, I think, face to face when you did Grease in the West End. It was such fun, and we watch you doing it. And what's amazing about you, I just listened to this new album from beginning to end, the new Andy Williams album, and it is incredible how rich your voice is. It seems to me it's getting better. I know for many artists, they worry that it'll get worse, but you seem to have found a richness in your voice and a tapestry that almost wasn't there before. It's changed, hasn't it?
Well, it kind of has. I would always sing with a little bit of rasp, because that's the way we grew up in the 70s, singing that kind of style. And it's totally, singing an Andy Williams song, which we usually just sing background song with him, is a totally different placement in your voice.
Right.
And doing shows like Pop Star Opera Star, like it did over in the UK, and doing musical theater, you learn to place your voice in a different way. And singing these songs the way that Andy, I went straight the way he would want me to do them, with the arrangers, with the arrangements the way he had them, and even the tempos, the way that he had those tempos. I tried to be legitimate about it, because it's the only authorized Andy Williams tribute show that the family and Andy had allowed. So I really took it serious. And honestly, I'll never be another singer like Andy, but I just gave it my all. And I think because I have such an affection and appreciation for him, I think people can sense that it's genuine. And that's what I hope people come when they come to the show. It's in the fall. It's September, October. I'm doing the show now, and people are walking out of the show just like Andy's song, which is the single for me, which is Happy Heart. They're leaving remembering his great legacy. And again, they're quite forgiving that it's not Andy singing all these songs, because these melodies have left a huge imprint of love and remembering their lives, as Andy, sang in our living rooms every week, and that's really a cool thing to be a part of. Not only do I have history with the people that come to the show, but they leave remembering all the visuals, and because Andy's family gave me his entire archive to work with.
Yeah, what a blessing that is.
When you see me singing, I Can't Take My Eyes Off You, you're seeing everyone from Elton John to you name it, and, in the footage, and remembering all of these incredible artists.
I love track 4, which is Happy Heart. It's such a lovely song. It's so well produced. I then go on to some of my favorites, like Can't Get Used to Losing You and Can't Take My Eyes Off You. These are two big songs to sing. Is there a fear that unless you can do them well, you're better leaving them alone? It's like trying to sing My Way, isn't it? You're on a hide into nothing if you...
Yeah, well, I think, either way, the melody is the true star when I'm doing it. Just hearing those melodies, anybody can sing it, and you'd love it. But yeah, you need to definitely pull it off, and so far, knock on wood, everybody's been really cool about it. One of the things in my show that I have is there's this young guy that I found over there. His name's Charlie Green. I don't know if you know Charlie.
Yeah, we had him on last week to promote the tour.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So nice, thank you. But his family, Andy's brother, is actually coming again tonight. But Don and Vic Williams have said that Charlie sounds just like Andy did when he was his age, and Charlie's 19.
Yeah.
And what an amazing endorsement that is, because the Williams brothers were all great singers, and to have Charlie sing When Free, or some of his first songs like Butterfly or whatever,
yeah.
To hear him sing that and have them respond so favorably was a real treat for me, because I so want this to be something that his family is proud of,
Well, and again, I said to him at the time, what a great blessing to have you in his life, because he's come through the same path. He was just barely a boy when he shot to fame on Britain's Got Talent, and look at him now. He's headlining your theatre, and to have your guidance must be such a great thing for him in his career and life.
He's a humble kid, and it's so nice to see a young man like that dress up and have respect and really get the old school way, the old Hollywood way of handling yourself on stage. It's a dying art. And to see someone young like that in today's world, and to have these young girls clamoring to see him, it's just it's cool for me to have been able to kind of hopefully be helpful to him on his path. But the kid's a star.
Yeah, he is.
And it's great fun having him in the show. And right now my brother Jay is in the show. He comes out as well. Because Jay was the one that really made it happen. You know, Walt Disney fell in love with my brother Jay and how cute he was. And so did the American public. When my brothers went on Andy Williams, just before Donnie, Marie, or Jimmy, it was Jay that was the one that just really followed the camera. And people remember, remember his contribution. And that's one of the things I've been so proud of my brothers. I mean, it's a tough business.
Yeah, it is.
You take yourself very seriously.
Yeah.
And to be able to just allow us younger ones to have our day and to be supportive when they paid such a price for us to be in this business has really been an amazing thing. Jay's my best friend in the world, and he wants the best for everyone, and that's a rare thing today,
Do you know what I love about you boys as well when you get together? I think I did you last in Nottingham 3 years ago, and the fun you have together.
Yeah, we did a show there.
Do you remember in that sort of down market dressing room? But it didn't matter because the chemistry between you is so rich and so affectionate and so supportive. You can't buy that in life, can you?
You can't, but we have our issues. Every family does.
Yeah.
But the truth is, at the end of the day, when the chips are down, they're there for you.
Yeah.
And all of the, pretend narcissism and stuff that exists in our business is non-existent between brothers. And I just am so grateful that I've had them in my life and continue to work with them. And like I said, every family has their stuff. But I do think it's something to celebrate the fact that, we've been there for each other and had this amazing career that my brothers were my friends. I went to go to public school,
I don't want to cause any trouble, Jimmy, but last week, there I was with Marie, and I said, hey, I'm going to be talking to Jimmy next week. She said, oh, I'm sorry. No, that's not a nice response, is it?
She means it affectionately. It's funny. She used to call me every 5 seconds because when she went through her divorce, I was there for her and I kind of business managed her and helped her quite a bit. Matter of fact, when you and I were together at Greece, I was handling her stuff from there, which was quite ominous for me, from doing her contracts with diet companies, you name it, and it was a great blessing to work with her that closely.
She's an empire, isn't she, literally?
It's difficult to be involved in business with your siblings, And I'm just so grateful that we've been able to separate the business and the family life, because most people would just pull each other's hair out, you know. And
what a beautiful story, though. I mean, for her to have split from her husband, re-find her husband and get back together, that's the dream, isn't it?
I'm really proud of Steve, and he's done wonders to keeping her kids and their family together, and I'm just so grateful. I miss her a lot because I used to be in her life every day, and now I don't see her that often, but I just know she's happy, and that's all I care about,
When you all get together, which I know is near impossible other than for special occasions, do you pinch yourself when you look around that room and count your blessings through all the hard times, the tragedies, the happiness, the success, the number ones, the Broadway tours, the UK tours? You're still brothers and sisters and sons and daughters. And again, such an amazing legacy you've given to the world.
Well, the last thing we talk about is showcase when we get together.
Right.
And which is great. I love, the other day I was making dinner and my brother Donnie came over and Jay was there. We just talked about fun days. And, the things that are the highlights for us are just the simple little normal things that everybody goes through, and not the big things. And, but it's fun to have experienced them as well. But, when we get together, again, we talk about just random things, and everybody thinks we sing together and all that kind of stuff. But that's the last thing we do.
Yeah.
Donnie's my neighbor, and his kids and my kids are like best buddies, and it's really cool to. I wish I saw more of them.
Yeah.
Because I'm busy and they're so busy, but it's when we get together, it's just it's really fun.
Doesn't matter whether it's a week, a month, or a year. It's still that bond and that chemistry.
Well, but I'm always with Jay, and I'm always with Merrill, because we still do a lot of shows together. But
talking of which, you'll be in Eastleigh, 23rd of September, with the brothers Merrill, Jay and Jimmy on tour. Butlins, UK on the 24th of September. And then, of course, the Andy Williams, Moon River and Me tour with Jimmy Osmond begins in Wolverhampton. Beautiful theatre there on September 26th, Southend-on-Sea. Bournemouth, 28th of September. You go to Swansea in Wales on the 30th of September. Chatham, Cardiff. You've got Weston-super-Mare. Reading, Leicester. I'll come and see you there. Exeter on October 8th, Torquay, Northampton, the beautiful Derngate Theatre. You've got Dartford, UK on October the 11th, Ipswich, Aylesbury. I mean, you're really moving around. Malvern and Bromley and Wimbledon, big theatre there. Billingham, you've also got Llandudno and Liverpool. A huge tour. It goes on and on. Chesterfield, Kings Lynn and Woking, and then back for the Christmas. I mean, I think the Christmas one will be the defining moment. Last year was such a success, and you're bringing it back this year and celebrating with Steve Hewlett. We had him on last week. Another amazing talent. You know how to surround yourself, don't you?
Well, Steve's fantastic, and I'm thrilled to have Steve with us on the Christmas tour. But, I mean, the Moon River and Me show is totally a different show compared to the Christmas show. Again, in the Christmas show, we don't sing all of Andy's body of work, really. We sing It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year, and then, of course, our hits. But, this Moon River and Me show is really unique and special. I really hope you get a chance to come see it and let me know what you think, because it's it's a real warm and fuzzy kind of a show, and people leave, I think, so happy, and it's really fun to be a part of that.
Jimmy, I always love talking to you. You're one of my favourite people and one of the biggest talents we've ever had. You're a worker and you know how to entertain audiences. I just love the affection the audience has for you, and you can see him on tour through the autumn and then again at Christmas. The new album, Moon River and Me, is just beautifully produced. Congratulations as well on the band. I know to most people they just listen to it as a CD, but you've really put time and effort into that, and it's much appreciated.
Well, you're so nice. Well, you knew Andy, and coming from you, that's a great compliment, because it was produced with a lot of love, and I hope people enjoy the tour as well.
You're a great talent, my friend. Jimmy Osmond, his new album, Moon River and Me, is available now. Thanks so much.
Thanks, buddy. Take care.